Hello, I'm Deborah Mansala. Let's begin. Institutional outcomes 1, 2, and 3. For these outcomes, I wrote a research paper using the 5 primary functions of management in order to persuade a school board to approve a fundraising event that would help raise money for uniforms for a school sports team. I was responsible for the planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling of this entire event. This project is relational in that I will take this life experience from the project and then apply it to a new situation, which will be my future career in HR. These are the same functions that will be needed and used in the workplace. During the project, I also received feedback from my classmates and my instructor on what I could do to revise and or improve upon. But I also had to reflect upon myself on what I felt I could have done better. Quantitative and scientific reasoning, number 4. For my mathematics course, I created a PowerPoint presentation about my student loan debt after graduation, finding entry-level positions within HR, what the hourly and salary rate would be, calculate annual income, gross and net income, also finding my student loan information and incorporating all that information into a budget along with my personal monthly bills. The biggest decision was determining how much I want to pay my student loan each month and for how many years I want to pay it off. Community and career, number 5. In my environmental studies course, I created a PowerPoint presentation about how animal agriculture is the leading cause to environmental issues. In doing this presentation, it connects to social, academic, and professional groups. More and more companies are looking for charity, volunteer, and environmental programs that employees participate in. But the community outside of that, they too want to see that companies and their employees are doing something good for the charity, but also doing something good for the environment. Environmental issues are huge right now. Program outcomes. Number 6, 10, 11, and 12. For the course Organizational Behaviors, I worked on a research paper that describes what kind of organizational changes to implement. I had to discuss the possible conflicts from those changes and what are the resolutions to those conflicts. How would I manage those changes? And what are the different types of leadership styles? In HR, this will be a big factor in any organization decision-making process. The type of technology skills needed for this project was using Word to create a document implementing what changes I felt would be best for the scenario's company. For leadership knowledge, skills, and abilities, that was in the form of what leadership style I felt I am, as well as what style would best serve the organization and the employees. The project also evaluates not only the impact the organizational changes has on the employees, but how does it affect the organization as a whole? Number 7, use data to make informed human resources decisions. Recruiting, staffing, and selecting met this outcome by using HR decisions to determine how to meet the needs to a company that wants to expand their stores to more locations. I need to decide which recruiting, staffing, and selecting methods would be best for this company that wants to maintain their core values and their mission. Program 8, apply employment law to human resources components. In HR, it is very important for me to learn and to know all the employer and employee laws that will not only protect the employer, but that also protect the employee. It is crucial for employers and employees to know not only what will protect them, but to know what can happen when they do not follow regulations and laws. having this knowledge now will help once I am in an HR role, having to research updated changes to these laws that protect the organization and the employees. My project for this was to help a company from becoming unionized and to learn about the history of labor laws. What I discovered was that companies can't stop from becoming unionized. That's against the law. And if they do, they have repercussions for doing so. Number 9, differentiate between ethical and unethical behavior. From that project I just discussed, it was important to decide for this company, would it be ethical for the employees? And most importantly, is it ethical for the employers? Making sure that no discrimination takes place and that employers understand and respect and employees' rights to unionize. That by law, employers cannot stop a union from forming. The projects posted on my MyCred profile showcase my knowledge, skill, and behavior in human resources. It shows my ability to know and use Microsoft functions needed in any HR role. It demonstrates my understanding of what tasks are required in HR during the hiring process, how to actively listen and truly care for others' concerns, how to make decisions effectively, and to also maintain the needs of the employer. HR is an exciting field that provides a wide array of opportunity. I look forward to my future as an HR specialist.